I already lost my temper once today, but we're gonna react to my beautiful. I also broke a stand, but we're gonna react to my beautiful creations from 2017 to 2019, 2020. I don't know honestly. I was 13 at some. I'm gonna go random. I just found these pics in my Google Photos gallery. I mostly save my photos there because this fucking phone is always running out of storage and I hate it. That's why I lost my temper today. Let's jump right into today's video and see how I improved because I also did a Queen of Hearts custom last year in 2025 and that looks so much better than these. Just let's just say that. Okay, let's just say that. First, we're looking at Mal from Descendants 3, but so first of all, in the Europe, you could not really get like you have to order from Amazon at least, but I think they were available around the end of D2 or something, or you could order to a different country or a neighboring country to actually get them, because like that's was the shit place. So I never had like the free and even $2, maybe just a few D2, but no day free at all. So I bought a D1 Mal. So this is a D1 Mal actually, and all of her outfit is her D1 outfit. I just cut it through and customized it and like painted over her outfit, maybe added some extra ribbons like around her pants as you guys can see. I don't know what to say because there's gonna be more horrifying dolls on this list. But it's just like, hmm, I see the potential. I see a potential, and this is like not the worst recoloring at all. It's cute. I wish I could do like outfits that were made to remove or something, or not stain the doll at all. But other than that, she's kind of okay. She's also wearing Eevee shoes. Also, you guys can see like this villa costume in the back. That's so funny. Like this, that's a 30 Wishes Claudine, my first 30 Wishes Claudine from my childhood. I don't know why I did that to her. Like, I mean, does she look cute or accurate? Yes. Does it horrifying at the same time? Also yes. I don't know what I was thinking. Personally, I would keep like the 13 wishes though and like get an extra Claudine or something and customize that one. No, I worked with what I had. That's a good point, but not in this situation. Miss Jane from Neon Lights Ball. Okay, so the idea was here. I actually bought a second Jane, so I had brain. I used my brain back then. I think it was 2017 or something, 2018 maybe. And I actually had, for some reason, I don't know, I got it from a lot, but I can't remember when, but I got it from a lot, her glasses. And I stuck to it. Like, even I completely get rid of this custom because I just can't, I just cannot. I just couldn't do with this. So yeah, and I kept the glasses because I was like, I was holding on to it. If whenever I'm getting a Neon Lights but Jane and it happens, she's missing her glasses, I already have them, so I don't have to look for them. And thank God, because I got last year I got a Neon Lights but Jane, and she was fucking missing the glasses, so I could give it to her. So now she's only missing the purse, a hat piece or something. I don't know. But yeah, this costume is definitely from their live action. Like they had like this small series or something on like the blue carpet or something. Yeah, this is from the live action kind of variant. You know, they kind of simplify the dresses and all that. And I think Jane looks really cute on this. Again, with the Mal, it's just like her original outfit cut into pieces and put it together all over again. Have her neon lights budgets look like. Yeah, so I cut the bow out of her like first bow that was around her neck. I see the potential again over here. What I would do differently nowadays, my friend makes the dresses for my custom, so shout out to my friend Fredra again, because like she's so talented. She's moving right now, so we're kind of late or like delaying my mail custom for if only. But that's totally fine. I have the doll, like getting the dress whenever she's ready. Yeah, but if I would like redo this all over again all by myself, similar like this, I would still cut the dress and maybe sew it. Like I can do a few stitches, but not making like a whole gown. I just have no patience for that to make a whole outfit for those, or even for like human size. I would do some stitches so it looks a little bit even. Like what the hell is this? And maybe skip like this hello part over here. I would take some artistic liberties. Back then I was like, I really wanted to be what they look like exact, and not really taking some artistic liberties here and there. Also, why I painted a freaking bracelet to her hand. I know back then I did not have any kind of like extra accessories or something, so maybe I could just skip that. No, I had to paint it there. I saw this gem was missing a finger. Yeah, that's funny. Like I bought this doll second hand, she was missing a finger. On this picture, you cannot see it, but she was. Dress is pretty cute, accurate. I like it. It's like the shoes. Why I just couldn't paint it over some other shoes or something? No, I had to create this. This is terrifying. I would do it all over again, but just like the shoes is throwing me off. Going on. So I actually have a video about this on my main channel. I think I'm gonna put this video out on my second channel, but on my doll channel, I actually have a video about this making this dress. And this is came from that I had the doll, as you guys can see. I had her second outfit. I had the shoes, which I had to customize for some kind of fucking reason. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I love her OG out, not shoes, outfit too, but shoes as well. Not too bad. I just remember touching this dress after I created. Probably the belt is like the most accurate about this. I took some artistic liberties over here. That's cool. Other than that, it's just like it's terrifying. Like overall the doll has like this interesting like printed texture kind of dress. But it's just so much more beautiful than this. Like I look at this and I'm like so freaking embarrassed. Probably the best thing about this that is the painted on gloves. That's the best thing about this. So later on, I don't know, I don't think I have this picture over here, but later on I actually edited her hair so she has it in a ponytail because her hair, I got the doll second handed and her hair was terrifying because it's poly obviously, which is like the worst hair type for dolls or anything. It's just so cheap, and especially for Hasbro, if you play with their hairs, it's just terrifying how it will end. And it's also kind of hard to, especially back then when I didn't know too many things about dolls and all that. I was just like in my own world, don't know anything about the doll community and how people like restoring dolls and all that. So I couldn't really fix it, and I never could really understand why because I didn't know what poly was. What I did is I actually swirled her hair like in the promo pictures or how she actually wears it in the movie for like 2 seconds maybe. That was kind of cute, but I don't know why I had to like play with their eyes as well and like repaint them. I was experimenting for sure. I had a lot of medals because she's like the main character and she's the most common. Eve is like the second common doll. I just had to like buy extras and create like this kind of cool, especially back then, kind of cool costumes. This is her dress from D3. When they talking about closing the barrier part, and also when she goes and tells Evie about what they were talking about. So that's basically the main part or like play of this dress. It's really interesting. It's pink. Actually, I think in the movie it was more like a magenta kind of color. It looked so much better in the movie. So I kind of recreated that. I'm not gonna talk about the shoes. Those were made for like a knockoff Ever After High dolls. Those are knockoff shoes. Wasn't perfect. That was like the main reason I got rid of this custom. It's just like I couldn't do that. She couldn't stand very well. And this is my favorite part. I was reaching out about this few like whenever I decided I wanna do this video. Is that I took the Mattel inspiration from 9 Days. Like at least it's not painted on, but instead of creating like the ruffles somehow or something, I just took like a strip of fabric and instead of like ruffling it, I just glue it like the two ends to the doll's body and save it at the bottom. So it looks really funny. So in the movie, I think she has like a kind of a rope outfit. So this outfit is actually a robe kind of thing. But again, actually I took some artistic liberties. But just like I made it into a dress. I like chipped out on the ruffles. I like just draw the lines where it should, the ruffle should end. That's so funny. But I love this outfit. Actually, if I ruffle that part, it could have been a better custom overall. Moving on. Carlos is probably 10 out of 10. I'm biased of him, by the way. But yeah, so the only thing I did on him is I did some black marker thingies on his outfit. I saw the shirt underneath it. It was black, so I had this white things that he has. And probably the face, I don't know. I don't know what has with thinking, but like the eyebrows were really weird for the Carlos. I tried to make it more like Cam, if that makes sense. And the eyebrows were like, what the fuck for me? I removed like the extra part and I did freckles. That's all what I did. Probably my best customs from back then. Oh no. Oh no. Actually funny because I'm leaving the worst one at the end. I already can see that. At the time, I also got inspired by Descendants Customs. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but yeah, back then he made a lot of like Descendants videos, and because of his mental health, he had to like delete his old channel and all that. But he's back on YouTube again, so that's really good. Back then, he made a lot of videos about like Descendants 1, 2, 3, like customs, all that. I think you might see his photos online somewhere. I don't think he has his Instagram anymore, but I don't know. I would follow him if he still had it, but I don't know. I think he deleted that too. But yeah, the main thing is he had like this beautiful custom dolls. Again, somebody made the customs for him, so maybe he bought them or something. But it was just so beautiful, and back then especially I was wondering how they do that. Because it always feels like it was just like made for the doll, so it's not removable or anything. Over here, the idea is kind of the same. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but it's something. Probably my favorite part about this doll is the hair. This was a D2 Mal for sure, but I don't know which one. This is the D2 budget Mal, because I had that doll. And this is where the experiment comes from. I didn't know how to remove their hats without breaking the neck peg. So I broke the neck peg of this doll and also the body donor's neck peg, which was the set of Mal, and I glued their head back. Well, the good thing about this, I know what not to do now. I don't really want to talk too much about this doll. The outfit is terrifying. It's terrible. Really love the neck up part. That's really cool. And also do some beads that I had into her hair, because in the movie she has some kind of beads in her hair. So I kind of wanted to recreate that. Also, that crown is a good alternative that I had. Close up shot. In the next picture, you're gonna see the full doll. I'm not gonna say too much things about the next picture. Except Evie. This is Audrey D3. I actually edited her eye a little bit and the mouth on this because this is like an Instagram pic for me. But this is like the only pic I could find about this doll. Except the next one, but just the doll itself. So though. It's not bad. Probably my better customs back then. I kind of painted her hair, but I kind of like the way. I mean, you can see it's like painted with acrylic paint or something, whatever I used. I really love how it looks like. It's pretty good. I made the crown out of cardboard. That's really cool too. Now, this is the main picture, so this is the exact representation when you don't have these kind of dolls where you live, but you still want them. So you use what you got. It's terrifying, especially Uma. I made it out of a Freddy doll. More on that later. I have separate pictures of that. This is how Audrey looks like in full her glory. I love how I cut like Maz OG shoes. I kind of needed like those topper part back, so I just used some air dry clay to do that. It looks really off. Then you could see Mel, how she looks like, but this is how she looks like without like the arm thingies. that I love they can remove. And this is Evie. This is the only picture I could find of her. I have an updated version of this doll on my doll channel if you want to check that out. That one's outfit is a lot better. I actually learned how to sew there, or I was in my sewing era. Don't know, but that outfit is a lot more detailed and higher quality. This is just her D1 outfit, kinda, I think. I don't know where the top came from, but maybe from that, I don't know. Just repainted by, the D3 colors. Overall, not too bad, especially the skirt. I'm moving on to Royal Wedding Mall. Okay, was thinking about the name. It's like Royal Wedding Mall. Again, this is one of my better ones. I think I was going more for not the version that the actual doll is made out of, but like a concept art or the one she actually wearing in the longer animated specials. I used just jean shoes because no one can really see that underneath her dress. But yeah, one of my better customs. I think the dress is just sewn onto the doll. But again, one of my better customs. I think this was 2019 or 2020 for sure, based on the background. Maybe it's 2020 actually, because that's when I started to recollect Poppy. This is Uma. I'm not gonna go into details. You can see it's terrifying. I'm scared of this costume. I don't know what I was thinking. I was scared of this. Then Miss Jane. I don't know why I did that. Jane is not my favorite. It's her D3 birthday look. I call it birthday outfit, but this is the whole outfit she wears in that movie. I actually did a second attempt of this dress with a more accurate, lighter fairy godmother blue color. So it's like light blue or sky blue color. That one looked better, but still I got rid of it because I didn't like it. Like I don't have these dolls anymore because I liked none of it that much that I would keep them. And also some of them are dolls that already exist. I try to recreate them so I can have the doll, and yeah, back then I couldn't really find them, so that's why I created some customs. But now I have the dolls, so I don't really need customs of them. Overall, not bad actually. Judging by her arm and the painted on silver bracelet. First, this was the neon ice portrait. Take a look at. Now this is a picture of the model. Let's take a look at this already. This is like the first time and I actually finished with it. And then I changed my mind or something, or I think I used the doll for different reasons or something. So I give the dress and the outfit to another model. This is the first time she looked like. Mostly here, what we're looking at is Miss Evie. The Mal is kind of a customized version of the OG doll, but I actually had the doll this time. And obviously I really wanted Evie for her. But of course I couldn't find her there. So I created one from a D1 Evie. Because like that's like the most available, widely produced Evie doll. Whenever I look online, like that's like the two dolls always popping up. So again, everything is painted, but this time I actually used my fabric instead of using their outfits fabrics and like repaint them. I would say it's not bad. Especially the jacket and the top, that's not bad at all. For my standards back then, I have to add that. This is the version when you remove the jackets like in the movie, and they have these, it's going down looks. Before you ask why I painted her sleeves on, I have no idea. Thought it's gonna look good. But looking back at it, it's not. Now this is the last one. This giving me the living shit. This is 1 out of 10. I don't want to. Like, I don't have to. I don't have to add anything to this. Like, you can see. I mean, the not jacket, but the vest part is kind of good. But it's just like, what the hell is this? It's like, I don't know. It looks like a cursed doll from the Doll Island that you brought home for some reason because you wanted some ghost in your ass. That's how it looks like. Like, if I would still had this doll, I really wanted to get the Ginny Chic mat. That's why I made this. But like, No, like I just can't look at this. I just can't look at this. This is terrifying. I should have tire ranked them. That would have been so much more fun. Tire ranking my orders. But yeah, this is all for today. This is all the terrifying all Descendants of creations that I created. Yeah, I don't really have too many pictures of them, especially about the D3 EV, because like I said, it's terrifying. So I just couldn't look at them. I just couldn't do that. Just some of them are so creepy. I see the thought behind them because it was me who created them, but it's just like the expectation and the execution. But this is all for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video, whatever is that. Peace.